the Middle East conflict are radical factions, entrenched views, old hatreds. They help make for a struggle that has been very, very long term, with peace very, very difficult to achieve. I asked the Hamas spokesman, Osama Hamdan, about some shocking comments he made to a Palestinian TV channel about the Jewish people. Listen to some of that heated exchange here in the Situation Room. You believe that Jews would kill Christians to mix their blood to bake the holy matzahs on Passover? Is that your belief, Mr. Hamdan?
Well, Wolf, let me answer that freely. Don't cut me, because it's very, very, very important to be clarified. First, I was asked about a statement published by the Deputy Speaker of the Knesset, the Israeli Parliament, Moshe Feiglin, who published a plan to have a complete, it's under the name, complete destruction of the Palestinians in Gaza. And in this plan, he suggested to put all the Palestinians in a concentration camps. He is talking about genocide.
So do you believe that Jews used to slaughter Christians to mix their blood to bake matzahs?
You cut the words, not you. The Israelis, in memory, they cut the facts, and they start this propaganda to say that they are innocent. They want to cover the genocide which is happening in Gaza now.
We pressed Osama Hamdan to answer the question. He never really did answer my question. Instead, as you heard, he tried to deflect the question by bringing up a statement by Moshe Feiglin, the deputy speaker of the Israeli Knesset. Feiglin has reached out to us asking to respond. He's joining us now from Jerusalem. Moshe.
Press Views Hala Safadi, our correspondent, joins me on the ground from Gaza. Thanks, Hala. First of all, tell us more about this truce.
Well, today was the first day of the ceasefire that is supposed to last for another 48 hours. However, those hours were actually not easy at all for Palestinians. Yes, there were no airstrikes or tanks shooting fire at people, but then this was the chance for people to see the amount of miseries and destruction Israel has caused during this aggression. Today I went to a Khuza'a neighborhood area in Khan Yunis, South Gaza, and what I've seen there I cannot be even put in words. The entire area is totally demolished. Factories, mosques, houses, streets, you name it, everything was totally destroyed. There was nothing standing in that area at all. Even the houses that were that kind of made it out of this aggression were totally burned from inside. I went inside the house where people were executed. You cannot even walk in there and smell you cannot not smell the bodies that were there for over 10 years rotten in that house. So basically ICRC, ambulances, UN could not even reach there to take out the bodies. They were killed for 10 days in a bathroom in a house. This is how inhumane the Israeli troops are. They were killing people in bathrooms, 5 bodies in there. The ceiling and the walls were full of blood. Walking in those areas and houses, I actually found number of shrapnels that killed a lot of people. This is a rocket from a drone. This is only a part of the rocket. This can actually just hit a head of a child or a woman and cause her death immediately. So this is what's happening on the ground in Gaza. This is even nothing compared to what I have seen. I've seen actually a barrel full of explosives that were that hit an entire area and caused the destruction of over 2 houses. This is another part of an F-16 rocket. It is made in Japan. It states this very clearly. It's Sony and made in Japan. And there is a camera right in front of this piece of a rocket. This is the piece where they with this camera they actually choose their target and kill their target. And then Israeli claims that civilians were killed without intentions of killing them. Well, what does this camera do in a head of a rocket if they were not killed intentionally? personally. So this is a very heavy piece. And here is the control board of this piece. And before a week ago at Shifa Hospital, we've seen this board in a head of a child. So I cannot explain how the Holy Quran was thrown on the floor, burned after destroying 3 or even more mosques in Khuza'a. The amount of destruction is unbearable. It needs years to be rebuilt again. And not even we're talking about rocks and buildings here, but we're talking about children. Children refuse to talk. I could barely make anyone speak to me today because they're so traumatized. They cannot even comprehend what's happening around them.